The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, to my left, we have a man that really needs no introduction, for he is known the world over. It's the one, it's the only, it's Pops.
Welcome to the untouchable True School Sports subscribers, and let's go ahead and talk some boxing. Let's get it done right now.
Now, look, it pains me to say this because I really like this guy, but we gotta call a spade a spade. Shawn Porter is ducking Terence Crawford. He's ducking Terence Crawford.
Shawn Porter?
Because, listen. He's made all. Listen, and I'm calling you guys out. I don't really go over that side of YouTube too often, but listen, all you LDBC, freaking Errol Spence dick riders that were over there talking about Terence Crawford ducking. He's ducking Shawn Porter. He shouldn't get the fight with Errol Spence. He need to fight. No, shut the hell up. Shut your dumb ass up, because You got Shawn Porter, who made $2 million when he fought Errol Spence Jr. And he had some back end payments as well, so he might have made like another $1 million or whatever. Who cares? Okay, but he made $2 million. What was reported out there from we know, he made $2 million fighting Errol Spence. Top Rank Boxing, Bob Arum, and all parties involved have offered Shawn Porter $2 million to fight Terence Crawford, and all of a sudden, Shawn Porter, he's on the phone with his accountant. He's on the phone with an accountant. He a businessman. Now this guy wanted all the smoke. This guy fought Kell Brook. This guy fought Keith Thurman. This guy fought Errol Spence. This guy will fight anybody. Yeah. All of a sudden, he don't want to fight Terence Crawford because now he's turned into freaking H&R Block, Mr. the accountant. He turned into the tax man himself. So, I mean, it's almost like the same thing with like Demetrius Andrade. These guys want to fight everybody else, but when Terence Crawford and Demetrius Andrade come knocking on the door, they become accountants. They become businessmen. So my thing is this, Pop. I love Shawn Porter. I really do. I love Shawn Porter to death.
And you met him too.
I met him. I've gone to his gym.
Great professional.
Great guy.
Yeah. One
One of boxing's true warriors. He is the salt of the earth. I'm not coming from a place of hate, but I'm calling a spade a spade. You freaking fight everybody and their mother, and we want to see you in the ring with Terence Crawford, and they're offering you $2 million. You ain't got shit. You ain't got no world title. Right? When you had a title. And this is the problem I have with a lot of the people who don't like Terence Crawford, the Errol Spence pom-pom wavers. Mm-hmm. They want to talk trash and say, oh, well, he's ducking Shawn Porter. And I'll say he's not ducking Shawn Porter because when Shawn Porter had something to lose, I never heard him say Terence Crawford's name. When they could have had the unification fight, I never heard him say Terence Crawford's name. All right? I heard him say everybody's name but Terence Crawford. And now that he don't got nothing, he want to fight Terence Crawford. That's the fight. All of a sudden, he want to fight Terence Crawford. So my thing is this. Just be fair, people. Yeah. Just be fair. Well, what do you think about all this? I've been talking a lot. What do you think?
I smell a duck quacking in the air on Shawn Porter's side. I think that if he was willing to fight supposedly the best 147 in the 147 pound class and Errol to Spence, right? Why can give due diligence? What's it called? Due diligence. Yeah, due diligence and fight Terence Butt Crawford. Me honestly, and this is from what I'm saying this, I think he's gonna get his fucking ass whooped by the kid from Nebraska.
That's what I'm saying. Like Terence Crawford, look, Shawn Porter is a top contender. He's a former champion. He is one of the best fighters in the world in the welterweight division. But there's levels.
And you know what that would do to his resume? If hypothetically,
Shawn Porter.
Yeah.
If he beat Terence Crawford, he'd be the man.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I mean, look at that. But I honestly think he fought all these other fighters for some reason. He can't stand up to Nebraska.
Maybe it's just a PBC thing. Like look, I like PBC. I like and I hate everybody. Listen to what I said. I like and I hate every boxing promotional company. There's things I like about PBC and don't like about PBC. There's things I like about Matchroom, don't like about Matchroom. There's things I like about Top Rank and don't like about Top Rank. I'm a fan of boxing, so I like and dislike things about all of them. But it seems to be a constant thing of PBC fighters. Whenever they gotta fight someone who's not signed with PBC, it's a fucking issue. It's an issue.
It might be an issue. It might be an Al Heyman thing. I think Al Heyman's got a lot to do with it. Since you're bringing it up, BT, saying that every time there's a PBC fight, you got to fight
every time
outside their norm. I'm gonna say outside their norm or outside their promotional company. There's always some type of BS behind it.
It's like look at Spence. Right? Like look at Spence. I like Spence. God bless him. He recovered from the car accident. Cool. He fights Danny Garcia, and everybody's like, oh, well, he whatever. He fights Danny Garcia. And now Ugas got elevated as WBA champion, and now all of a sudden he want to fight Ugas. You know, he don't want to fight Errol Spence. He don't want to fight Terence Crawford either. You know, Mr. Quack himself, Errol Spence Jr. You know, he talking about, oh, I'm the big fish, 70-30.
How you say he went to the farm to do what?
He went to the farm. He want to go fucking ride horse. He want to ride horses. He want to Farmer Spence. He want to, you know.
He want to ride horses, but he don't want to fight the thoroughbred.
He don't want to fight Terence Crawford.
He don't want to fight the thoroughbred at 147.
It's getting ridiculous. Man.
Yeah. So the same goes for, back to Shawn Porter. The bottom line is, if you can sit there and honestly say to yourself, okay, I can receive $2 million because I fought Al Heyman fighter in the same stable, and you're good with that. Why won't you fight Crawford that will legitimize you and make you more money in your pocket in the end?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I've never, like, look, in my wildest dreams, I never thought I would sit here, get under these damn lights, look into this camera, and talk about Shawn Porter ducking someone.
We really never.
I never thought. No. Listen, this might be the first negative thing I've ever said about Shawn Porter.
And I'll be honest with you, if Shawn Porter gets in the ring with Crawford, Shawn Porter got energy. Shawn Porter is constantly coming forward.
He makes for great fights.
I mean, he will test the endurance.
We're gonna see.
But don't get it twisted. But we will never know, because what is he doing?
He be getting on the phone with his account.
It's advice or manager.
I'm about to call.
His advice or manager.
I'm about to call. Listen, if Shawn Porter don't fight Terence Crawford, he gonna have a new nickname. You know what his new nickname is gonna be? H&R Block. Fucking tax man. H&R Block Porter.
Because at the bottom,
my thing is like, look, he was talking about, oh, they say $2 million isn't chump change for other fighters, and you know what? $2 million isn't chump change for other fighters, but for Shawn Porter, it's chump change. Like, what do these guys want? Do these guys want like a pension plan to fight Terence Crawford? What do you guys? You know, if you're a fighter, look, if you're a fighter out there and you're offended by what I'm saying, get in the comments and tell me, what is it going to take for you guys to hike up your skirts and fight Terence Crawford? Because I don't understand. I don't. And the same thing goes for Demetrius Andrade. What's it going to do for you guys to stop, ducking him too? It's getting ridiculous.
I think at the end of the day, the boxers, y'all came from the bottom. You got to the top. Talking about Spence, so forth and so forth. And you've done this because you earned all your money to be promoted. But if it wasn't for the fans, when we had the fans, you wouldn't have shit in your fucking pocket to say what you said. I want $2 million. So what am I getting at? What are you giving me? What do you really give a fuck about the fans or giving back to the fans? Obviously not. $2 million might not be what you want, Shawn Porter. With all the respect, I love you I love you guys, you and your dad. You guys are a good father and son team. But do you fucking really know, or do I have to get my sledgehammer from my barn or back there and slap you in the head with it? What that would do if you do supposedly or by chance beat Terence Crawford, which I don't think you can do, but just
I don't think you can. To be honest.
I can't stop. I respect you, but after this fight, I'm not gonna hate you, but I'm gonna look at you differently.
I'm just gonna put all the PBC welterweights under one umbrella, because you guys are all between Thurman, Porter, Spence, Garcia, all you guys, all y'all guys, all y'all guys, you guys are all the same to me, because
the bottom line is, if to be the best.
Well, when it comes to Terence Crawford, you guys are all the same to me. You guys are all great fighters, but you guys are all the same to me.
Who just say this? To beat the best, you gotta beat the best. Whoa!
Ric Flair, that's it, man.
So what I'm getting at is, how can you lay in your bed and say you have a great resume, you did great in boxing, you have a great career, nobody wants to. There's a reason why nobody wants to step in the ring with Crawford. If he was a shitty boxer, everybody say he is, or his quality isn't as good as this, why are you getting in the ring with him?
That's what I'm saying, man. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
Y'all can let us know what y'all think about Shawn Porter doing what, I had to hear from idiot after idiot. Errol Spence, dick riders, pom-pom wavers, cheerleaders, talking about, he doesn't want to fight Shawn Porter. But Shawn Porter's the one over here turning down offers. When he's getting offered the same money that he got offered against Errol Spence. So, don't kill the messenger, but leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.